God dang it. You're kind of looking weird, dog. We are live. The Good Evening Show. Coming into you from high atop the Rocky Strong Broadcasting Network. Another exclusive live from the shack. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you ahead of time. Thank you. I got my hair cut today, man, in a different joint, man. That was one thing I want to talk about, man. That don't look bad, man. I don't think it looks bad, for real. I get in here and faded me up nice. Yeah, it faded me up nice. We just out here kicking it like hot time. Like I said, boys, I had a funny feeling there was going to be a lot of people complaining about the halftime show. Sure enough, there was, man. Millions and millions of people watched the Super Bowl, and some tuned in to the halftime show, and some people were boycotting it, apparently. Like I said, I don't have no problem with Spanish people at all, man, but the football just seems like the more and more football goes along, the more and more they try to distance themselves from, you know, the crux of what the game was, you know. I stopped watching it a long time ago because of the politics they put into it, man. Yeah. I stopped watching it a long time ago. That whole Colin Kaepernick deal was kind of stupid, if you ask me, man. Not Colin Kaepernick's part of it, but actually the NFL's part of it. You know, they boycott the guy, they throw the guy out, and then there was collusion, all kinds of shit, man. Freaking idiots. And then they're like, whichever way the wind was blowing that day, that's the way the NFL's going to go with it. If they do something and everybody bitches about it, then, oh, I'm sorry, we'll do it like this, we'll do it like that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really care for the game too much anymore, man. Will, actions, not distractions. Good to see y'all. They definitely don't give a shit about their base audience, that's for sure, man. And not to mention, it costs like through the freaking roof nowadays to even watch the games. If you want to watch the games, it's like freaking, I don't know, probably like damn near $300 or so between all the damn apps you got to buy and all that. But I don't know, man. Who the hell am I? I don't know shit about nothing, man. But I did see a lot of people complaining. Yeah, Will, that's another thing. They had a rather, I mean, look, it's two ways to look at it. Either it was a really good, tight game, you know, defensive masterpiece, or it's a boring piece that you don't want to watch, you know what I mean? So, there's two ways to look at it, I guess, but when you got a game where you got a really good defense against a pretty decent offense, it usually goes like that, man. It usually goes like, you know, kind of defensively. And then the defense didn't even score that many points till the end of the game either. Like you were saying, man, it was dang near the whole end of the game before he got the interception and ran it back. But that was, you know, the game was way over by then, though. So, anyhow, like I said, I don't watch football. I don't know much about it, but I do know this. History has proven over time, defenses win Super Bowls. Yeah, they did. He did, man. They kicked the hell out of the ball, didn't they? Yeah, man. Crazy, dude. I went over here to the barber to get my hair cut, and I was 8 minutes late, so she told me I was too late. Isn't that crazy, dude? I tip her like, fuck, man, almost $10 every time. Like, it used to be 18, and I'd give her 25, and now it's like 22 or something like that, so I give her 30. You know what I'm saying? And I showed up 8 minutes late. She said, man, I ain't got time for it today, man. You too late. I got this guy, and I got 2 more before 5. I can't do it. I was like, all right, that's fine. Don't worry about nothing. And when I had the mohawk, y'all know I used to have the mohawk, which I was going to get the mohawk cut back in today, as a matter of fact. I was like really contemplating getting the mohawk cut back in today. And when I was doing the mohawk, I was paying $100 a month for haircuts. It was every week. It was $20, like I said, and I'd give her like 25 or whatever. So it was $100 a month in haircuts. You know what I'm saying? And she still told me I was 8 minutes late. She said, nah, buddy. You're hit. You're hit. But like I said, man, it went down in here. It went down here, man, when the halftime show came on, man. My friends, my old lady's friends and my friends got upset about it. And my father-in-law about lost his shit because they were playing around like they was going to take the remote and not change it for the halftime show. And, man, he went off like a rocket, man. I was like, yeah, I don't care about it, man, but just look at that. It ain't supposed to start them type of arguments, you know what I mean? With your families and stuff out there, but the dang NFL wants to set it up to where you're going to argue with your families and shit. Controversial, if you will. Man, ain't nothing been this controversial since Janet Jackson. Nipplegate. Oh, Nipplegate. I think it was more about who it was. It came out that Kid Rock had a song back 2010 or whatever. Came out a couple days before, you know, because Kid Rock did a huge halftime show on, I think it was on YouTube, but I'm not positive about that. But anyhow, he did a huge halftime show to match up with the Super Bowl, with the Super Game, with the Super Sunday. And so my old lady's friends were like, oh man, he's a freaking statutory, gimmick. He did a song about liking young girls and all this, that, and the third. And then my father-in-law's over there talking about, that dude hates America. He's came out against America and said shit against Americans and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So it was more, not so much about the performance necessarily, but about the actual people that were in the performances that were being had. And like I said, man, when you do something like that and they start doing that, where they start it starts a divide, dog. Like, it happened here at my house. I guarantee you it happened across the country, man. That's why I don't like watching the damn shit. NFL wants to go ahead and put he wants to go ahead and put yeah, I don't know, Will. Like I said, brother, I don't get into politics. That's why I don't watch football, man. That's exactly why I don't watch football, because I don't want to watch politics and shit, dog. That's not my shit. I don't like watching it. I don't care about it. And the NFL shouldn't be putting politics into the game. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have this problem. Blue Boy, good to see you. Good to see you. Guy Cool, thanks for stopping in. Clips, thanks. Appreciate all the gifts you just sent, man. That's awesome. Appreciate you. Sheesh. Yeah, man. I don't want to talk about it. Like, shit's annoying to me, man. And it's all bullshit. It's all to, like, pit each other against each other, man. That's exactly what it is, man. I like Domo Gasolina, Domo Gasolina, Domo Gasolina. I like that song, man. I dig it. I didn't watch the halftime show, though, because I just don't care about that stuff, man. Yeah, you didn't think I knew no shit, did you? Yeah, you didn't think I knew no shit, did you? Huh? Yeah. Kid might be a little bit smarter than he looks. I'm trying to tell y'all, I was born like this. I just look like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, man. Old as hell guy, cool. I used to hang out with Billy the Kid. I know you think I'm lying, but I did. Happy Valentine's Day, early. You heard? Early. You heard? Couple days, boys. You better get your loved ones together. Get them some flowers. Get them some candies. Get them something for their Valentine. You heard? Absolutely. Thanks, Kitty. Appreciate you. Reminder. Little reminder, if you will. Sophino, you okay? You good? She said, yeah. It was cool though. We had friends, we had family over last night. Had a spread. Had a nice little setup of chips and all kinds of dips and wings and freaking stinking pigs in a blanket. And my sister-in-law came over. She had like some kind of bacon cheese wonton gimmicks. And jalapeno poppers, man. Them jewels was hitting, dog. Them jalapeno poppers was hitting. You heard me. Yeah. What else? Oh man, who's this lady that got kidnapped too, man? I ain't even know shit about that, dog, until I just seen all this stuff last night, or this morning or whatever from last night. JSP Jumpsuit Pablo did a video. Some other people's done some videos, and then I started seeing a lot of newsfeed stuff of this lady. It was out west somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I guess she got kidnapped out of her house or something, maybe. And they're like sending the ransom and everything, dog. What? I know, dog. It's on national news, and they still send it. Okay, well, anyway, I don't care about that. Anyhow, who's Nancy Guthrie, though? Who is that, though? She's famous, or she's like rich or something? Because they like, man, send the cash, homie. I don't care if we on the national news or not. You better bring that money in the case. You heard me. That's what they said, dog. They said they weren't trying to see a proof of life, all kinds of this, that, and the third. Oh, man, what a wild situation, man. And I ain't know nothing about it. I had no idea, dog. Her daughter's on TV on the news. I heard that. I don't doubt it. It's a big story right now. Like I said, it's national news, man. It's all over, dude. It's all over. And they still came out, made the call. Drop the bag, homie. What? Drop the bag, I said. If you want to ever see her again, you better drop that bag off, homie. That's what they said, dog. He said, man, we on the Today Show, homie. You heard? We on the Today Show. Turn on Channel 4. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Send the bag. Like, y'all are a hit. Whoever got that lady, you're a hit. Oh, it's one of the hosts of the Today Show. Oh, damn. That is wild. That is wild. Fuck. They said they had cameras all around the house, everything. Them dudes are hit, dude. Those dudes are fucking hit, bro. They're going to catch them quickly. With the quickness. They are. They're going to catch them, watch. Guaranteed. Look, I got my fade up, dog. Huh? Went to the barber. She said, fuck you. So I went across the street to a different barber. Never to go back again. Like I said, man, I used to drop tips on them. Back when I got the Mohawk, it was like $100 a month. I was going in there for like 2, 3 years. I was getting the same haircut straight. Like, it was almost steady, like 2 years that I gave her $100 a month. I kept it going. I would go in there every week, $25 as a ritual. I'd get paid. I go get my hair cut on Friday or Saturday. It was like a little ritual. And she cut my head up a bunch with a razor. When she was doing the, I've told y'all about that shit on here, man. When I was getting the Mohawks in, man, you know, she'd shave the side with a razor. And, man, she'd hit me up a bunch of times like she didn't like doing it or something. Dang, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Wow. Yeah, it shows what I know, Will. Shows what I know about it. But I did hear about them, you know, snatching her up and stuff and putting the ransom out. Even though there's like national coverage of this kidnapping, they still ask for a ransom, which is wild. But like I said, they're wanting to see proof of life, I think. Like, they don't even know if she's still kicking or not. She. The Dream Weaver. The John Dream Machine. Shit about to put me to sleep. Nope, missed it. Be like that trick shot guy. Missed it. I like Trick Shot Guy. Y'all ever watch Trick Shot Guy on YouTube lives? When you're scrolling through lives and stuff, you ever see him? He's like, ding, dong, ding. And he tries to get it in the cup. I seen him get it in the cup the one day, man, I did. I wasn't watching very long either. I was only watching like 4 or 5 minutes. I thought he got him in it all the time. So every time I tune back in, man, he's like, donk, 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 donk. Like, never makes it in. I was like, damn, I must have caught him just on the right time. Whew! Yeah! What else? Conrad about to get back in the ring here soon. Conrad about to get back in the ring here soon. He's had pretty good luck with it, man. He's been getting stauncher competition. This guy looks like he might be a little bit younger too, you know? So we'll have to see, man. Lonnie! Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, man. Me and Will just in here kicking it like hot karate. Talking about various topics of current events. I feel like the halftime show is right up, you know, Lonnie's alley, though. I feel like he was one of the people that was, you know, they were looking to like super serve a smaller portion of the community that they have, you know, the huge viewership that the Super Bowl has or the NFL has. I think they were like, you know, making sure that, you know, they kind of like did a thing for people just like Lonnie, you know what I mean? They wanted to make sure all the Spanish speaking and Latino people was represented last night, which I think that part's cool. But I don't know. Like I said, it caused hell here, and I couldn't imagine. It was probably caught hell all across the country, I'd say. He said, "I know speaking Spanish." Damn it, man. I think that part's cool, man. Like, you know, I always think it's cool when they show out for the Spanish people that live here, man. But oh, no doubt. Well, that's cool either way, man. Yeah, I never even met my grandfather. He was Cherokee Indian, full-blooded, supposedly. Word on the street was, but like I said, man. Yeah, I was just fucking around, man. uh, yeah, he got beat up and took up out of here, man. Ain't that crazy? I never met him, not a day in my life. My mom's dad, yeah, not a day in my life. Never did know the man, but supposedly he was a drinker and a wife beater. I don't know. You know, I hate to say that about somebody I never met, but well, that's awesome, man, I guess. If it was just you not going around, I guess, or not getting around, but damn, that's cool, man. Hey, you know, sometimes, look, man, I mean, I ain't trying to make excuses for nobody, or, you know, my mom kind of took off, kind of abandoned type shit, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to make nobody feel bad about nothing or nothing, you know? Everybody ends up growing up how they grow up and all that, and I don't want to make excuses for nobody or anything like that, but, like, it took me a long time to figure shit out, man, you know? It did. It kind of took me a long time to figure shit out, man, so, you know, one man might say, you know, finally figuring shit out at 89 years old is fucking too late. But maybe give the guy a chance too, you know. Not saying your situation, I don't know your situation, but man, it just took him 89 years to figure shit out, man. You know what I mean? Figured out that he does want to be around. You know, he does want to enjoy the kids running around playing and fucking, you know, that part of life. Sometimes, you know, dudes don't figure that shit out right away. Some people don't ever figure it out. Women the same way, though. Some women the same way, though. They just ain't got the right, you know. I don't know. They're not even the right, like, you know, it's just different. Some people makeup wired different. Like I said, my mom was around for a while. Till I was about 15 or so. And then she took off, and I stayed with her a little bit after that, but then it was like never seen her again after a while. I don't even know, dude. Like I said, she ain't met a couple of my kids. I don't think she met Haley, or if she did, it was when she was really little. Oh, damn. Nah, I feel you, dog. Yeah, it'd be like that in my family, too. Motherfuckers should be getting, like, scandalous as fuck. Hell, I don't even know the half of it. Most of my family's done passed away. And it's crazy, dude. At least the ones that, you know, actually mess with the kid. A lot of my family don't even mess with the kids. So, like he said, I hope to be driving in 89. Yeah, no shit. I don't know, man. I just try not to judge people, man, and fucking... Shit, I done fucked up a lot of shit myself, so it's kind of hard to judge people, you know what I mean? Oh, man. Sheesh. Yeah. Well, it was probably good my mom and them split up because they fought all the time. Like, my mom would just, like, keep on. My dad would fucking flip out after a while. And, the one time, like, we had one of them little 25s, you know, and, in the middle of the night, she put that joint, like, woke him up with that joint in his face. Like, yeah. Click. It was like, oh shit. He flipped out. That was a crazy night there, man. And one time she threw a drink in his face, like a whole fucking big ass iced water. He made one of them big ass drinks after work, like, you know, big gold cup or whatever he brought home. And she took and threw that whole motherfucker right in his face, man. Gee. He blew up on that one too. That was after like a couple hours of like, she would just fucking just keep on fucking like just yelling at him for hours, dude. It'd be crazy, dude. She'd get on something, man, and she would just yell at him, bro. I mean, it'd probably be some shit that he probably was like fucking up or something, but it wouldn't even be much arguing. She'd just be yelling at him. But damn it, man. Yeah, I know, man. That's what sucks, man, when you have these situations, man. The kids are the ones that get caught up in it, you know, really, like, the back and forth and all that, man. It really does suck, man. Like, the kids are the ones that suffer in these situations, man, and they don't understand, like, everything, like, all the dynamics that happen when that shit goes down, and then, like, you find somebody else, like I did, and then she has a daughter and a whole different family, and, like, you know, I don't know, man, it's just strange, you know, like, it's hard on the kids, man, and then, you know, my ex-wife did the same thing, you know, found somebody else, a whole different family, whole different fucking people and everything, you know, and, yeah, man, I don't know, man, it's just strange when the kids are the ones that suffer, you know, but yeah, man, I'm trying to be cool with my mom, man. Like, she just ain't around. Like, she moved down to Florida. Like, she moved far away, like, way down, like, 5 hours away. And then they were staying there for a while. And then she went down to Florida after her ex-husband passed away from, I think, a heart attack or something. He used to smoke like a freight train, but, so she went down to Florida. That was it. Like, you know. But like I said, she did live like 10 minutes down the road too and never came by. I'm not trying to hold a grudge on them. But I wasn't like, you know, going out my way either. So, you know, I don't go out my way either. So, yeah, but I don't want her to feel bad or anything about anything. You know, I don't, you know, just it would have been cooler to have, like, you know, like Will said, to have both people be there, but it is what it is at the same time. You know, you work through whatever you got to work through so that you can get through this life, you know. At least I was a little bit older, you know. I was in my teens when they split up, so like my kids was little when me and my ex split. Yeah, that's like my mom. She's like, call me. I'm like, well, shit, the phone works both ways. Just call me if you want to talk to me. You being good out here or you being bad? You about need a bath too, so far. I mean, you need a haircut, but you're going to need a bath here soon. What, you going to come in for a second? You want to come in here for a second? You want to see your peoples? Come here. You want to see your peoples? Huh? You want to see your fans? You want to come up here and do a cameo just for a second? You want to get up? Come on. Up. Stop licking. Stop licking. Look. Stop licking. Oh. Sophie dog. Her needs a haircut. Her needs a haircut, but she's like a dang woman, man. You take her to the salon, it's like $100, man. I just got a haircut for 20. You know? What are you doing? You trying to lay down? Is that what we're doing? You trying to lay down? Alright, stop licking now. Oh, Sofa dog. best dog ever. I know y'all probably got dogs too, but Sophie Dog check. Sophie Dog's the best dog ever. It's hard to, it's hard to tell somebody that you got the best dog ever when they got the best dog ever at their house too, but Sophie is the best dog ever. Best dog on YouTube. She's like the Superman dog, like whatever, what's the name dog of the Superman dog? She's like that, a sidekick. Goes everywhere I go. That's all you get, boys. She's out of here. Scram! I dig it, man. Yeah. No, I hear you, bro. I don't know. Yeah, man. No, I dig it, man. Like I said, dog, when I had my kids, man, when you have your first kid, it changes you, like that moment when you hold your kid for the first time in your hands, it definitely changes your whole fucking outlook on life and everything, dog. Like, I told you it would, man. But, yeah, man, that's tough money, man. My ex-wife, she decided that me and her wasn't getting there. And there wasn't no reason to keep talking about it. And I was young and stupid. And I was getting strung out and shit. So she was probably right. And I don't know. At the same time, she did some foul shit too, It is what it is. So I didn't have really no choice in the matter of us taking the kids and splitting up or not. I think my youngest boy was 3 or 4, I think. Yeah, me and her was together. Me and my ex-wife was together for a long time. We was together for like 16 years. 15, 16 years. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. And plus, I was working all the time and partying, and I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be out. Like, when the weekend would come, man, I'd be fucking 100 miles an hour out. I'd be gone unless I had to work. And I think she got postpartum. I think she got postpartum too, Like, staying there with the kids drove her nuts. But at the same time, she was doing daycare, so I was like, well, shit, you just doing daycare at the house now. We had 3 kids, and, but nah, it drove her nuts. And I think that had a lot to do with it too, but it is what it is, man. We came a long way from there, that's for damn sure. And the kids are damn pretty good, man. My youngest son, like I just said, he's about to graduate high school. And he just texted me today and asked me if I'd show up for church on Sunday with him, and I said I would. So, he said, I'll go to the gym with you after if you come up here to church on Sunday. Because I told him, I was like, I'd be more susceptible to coming up there if you go to the gym with me after we leave there, that way I don't have to go to the gym before. And I got somebody to work out with me, He was like, yeah, I think we can work that out. So, and I was like, I ain't trying to make it no ultimatum or nothing, but I'm just saying, And he was like, yeah. Well, he asked me today, because he'll save me a seat and all that, So, I got to tell the old lady about that too today. So on Sunday, I'm going to try to go to church on Sunday. Get dressed up in the morning. Head on up there. Only thing that sucks is freaking snow and ice everywhere. So you can't get but so dressed up. I ain't gonna be wearing no good shoes out in the snow. I just walked to the mailbox from my father-in-law, and how it's been iced over and nothing, like, everything, you can walk on it. I went my foot went right through the snow, like down in there, like my whole shoe disappeared. Yeah, Lonnie, exactly, man. You steer them in the right direction, man. We're all our own people at the end of the day, man. And my dad, he knew a lot about what all had going on. And he'd always say that he'd rather you know, help facilitate it and know I'm gonna be good or whatever. I don't know that was right either. I've not done that with my kids at all, man. But like just two different ways of growing up, man. When I grew up too, it was just a total different time than now, man. But you know, my oldest son got a pretty decent job, man, doing his thing. My daughter, she's got a job out on her own, got her own apartment with a couple friends. Yeah, man. My kids getting all growed up, man. They all flying the coop. But yeah, man. Wow, it's crazy. It's crazy how fast it went by too. Not to mention, for a lot of that, I fucked off like an idiot, man. You know, I got strung out multiple times, and fuck, man. I wish we wouldn't have done that. I wish we wouldn't have done that. We doing better now, though. We doing better now. I ain't went in there and got on the scale yet, but I did eat some shit yesterday after we got the game going, man. There was all kinds of food laid out. I was like, man, hell with it. It's Sunday, and it's Super Sunday. I'm going to eat some of this stuff, man. Oh, I dig it, Lonnie. See, I was in a wide open situation, man. I was in pretty much like, I was staying with my dad, and he was pretty much like, let me know where you're going to be, and that's it. You know what I mean? I'll be back in a couple days. Or, I'll be back tonight. You know, most of the time, I'll be back tonight. And if not, I'll be back tomorrow. And if you didn't see me by tomorrow, then he'd start getting worried, you know? But shit, back then, we had pagers and shit, so, you know, it wasn't even like you had a phone. He'd have to page me, or even before that, there was times I didn't have a pager as well, you know, got disconnected. That was back in the day, boys. I know it. That was back in the day, homie. But yeah, no, I was right. Man, and when I got my license, I was wide open then. I was everywhere. I didn't want to stay home. All I did was run over everybody's house, trying to hang out, or, you know, get in trouble somehow. Do something. And when you're a teenager like that, man, you're going to find somewhere to hang out. Somebody's going to be doing the same shit you're doing somewhere, you know what I mean? Back then, there wasn't like phones and computers and all that to get, you know, there was games, but, you know, you play some games or whatever and get on doing whatever you was doing. It wasn't like you was going to sit down and play games for hours on end. I don't know, just a different time, you know? You had to be by yourself, with yourself, like with your own thoughts. I know that's crazy, but you just have to be bored sometimes. Now it's a phone, there's a fidget spinner or something. You can get something for everything second of the day, so that you're always stimulated, you know. Back then, man, there'd be times where you just be like, well, yep. Uh-huh. You know? It'd just be shit nothing to do. Just you be with yourself and your own thoughts. That's what's good about getting out in nature and stuff, though. I be seeing dudes, they be doing videos when they're hunting, be watching videos when they're hunting, listening to music while they're hunting. I'm like, these dudes are wild, man. I did go on one hunting trip, though, like that one time, man. My buddy's dad had just got a bunch of dogs, and we went to go run some deer, and the dogs had never been put on deer before, so my buddy's dad was like, listen, man, I mean, they all had collars and stuff, but they weren't like tracking collars or anything. This was back in the day, man, when, I mean, that was like unheard of type shit, but he's like, man, these dogs ain't never been ran before, man. I think I'm gonna go with you. He's like, nah, don't worry about it, I got it. Don't worry about nothing, man. I'll show them what they need to do. I'll run them down there to you. Don't worry about nothing. He's like, well, all right, man. I mean, you know what you're doing. Like the guys had, you know, had been in a hunt club and all that, and he'd had dogs before, so guys thinking, my buddy's dad's thinking, yeah, the guy probably knows what he's doing, man. And we all set up, man, get dropped off along the way on top of this ridge. We're looking down the valley, in the valley, down in the bottom in the thickets and stuff. We're all, the sun's not coming up quite yet, so it's kind of hard to see, but we're on top of the ridge and we're looking down into the bottom, where the thickets are and stuff. Well, you're sitting there, well, here come dude, man, like, I don't know, 30 mile an hour with a exhaust cut off. Whoa! Like blaring Country Boy Can't Survive as loud as he can. And he comes right past us like there was like a road on the other, like, not very far from where we were sitting, like, I don't know, maybe 50 yards from where we were sitting, there was a dirt road, where we had jumped out the truck and then walked through the woods to the top of the ridge to look down into the bottom. He comes by blaring Country Boy Can't Survive with the, in like second gear. Bah! Comes through, just fucking passes behind all of us, man. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You done scared every damn deer off there is, man. Well, he goes down past us, down in the woods, and he takes and opens up the boxes to the dogs and throws them out. And then he turns truck back and fucking comes back. You hear him. Like, you hear the dogs barking, and then you hear him drive off. My buddy's dad was like, man, when I heard him driving off from them dogs, man, I was so damn mad. I was like, I couldn't believe it, dude. Like, I'm sitting over there, and you're hunting, you're trying to be quiet, so you're listening to everything, You got your hearing out, You hear a dude pull up, pull out, slam the doors, bang! He opens it up, dogs get out, brr, brr, and you hear the truck, brr, and a country boy can't survive. Boom, takes off again. I was like, this son of a bitch, man. We spent all night finding dogs, man. Like, I think the last dog we found was like at 8:30 at night, man. We went out, got food and videos, came back, and somebody from, down the road had called and said, hey, your dog's over here. And that's what would happen, man. They all had collars and tags so that when they would show up at somebody's house, you would hope they would call you and they wouldn't get hit in the road or something. But yeah, the dude just kicks the dogs out the back of the damn truck. Boom! Go on, get. Like, they don't know what they're doing. This is the first time they ever been in the woods, man. The guy told it, like, my buddy's dad told him, like, these dogs ain't never been put on deer, They don't, they've been given deer carcasses and stuff like that, which is, like, preparing them for, running deer. But you got to really, like, herd them down to where you want to go, You can't just kick them out the back of the truck and they're just going to run deer. That ain't how it works. You got to actually try to train them, Oh, man. That was a brutal day, man. We walked all over, dude. We walked miles and miles finding dogs, man, because you'd hear it, You'd hear a dog, brr, brr, and you try to listen and try to walk that way. Man, we walked miles and miles looking for them dogs, man. Dude, my buddy's dad wanted to fight dude, man. He was hot as hell about that. He was like, God damn it. Man, he's cussing. But yeah, no, I remember too though, like a lot of my friends though, they had military, dads and stuff when I was growing up. Especially when we lived in Texas, but even after that though, man, and most military families, they're pretty strict, man. Most especially like, combat vets or anything like that, I guarantee you that's going to be a strict family because they're going to think everything's a danger or everything's kind of life and death when you've been through something like that, You don't want to see, if you see anything falling through the cracks, it's like the start of the downfall, Oh, well, if you ain't going to put your socks on right, then, you know what I mean? We might as well just say fuck everything. Why cut the grass? If you ain't gonna square away your bed right, what's the point in even going out the front door this morning? That's where they get me. Mean too, supposedly. I was witness to a couple of them, but just military in general, they like shit squared away, you know, when it's like a military family, man. Like, usually it's pretty strict, pretty squared away, you know. Like I said, you walk with intention, you know, everything has to have a reason behind it. You don't do things just frivolously when you're in, you know, when you're in the military. It's not that I've never been in the military or nothing, so I'm just saying, like, from what looking outside looking in, you know. It's definitely a different mindset than just like I said, my dad pretty much just set me loose, man. Once my mom left, that was it. He pretty much turned me loose. Check on Sophie real quick. Sophie, good? Man, and the ice is crazy, dude. It went from slick to not slick to, like, treacherous as hell, man. I don't know what's going on with this thing, man. I hate it when the chat just stops out of nowhere, man. It makes me think the video's not fucking working, you know? Especially when you're telling stories. I mean, we're getting more likes going up in that counter thing up there, but... The other day when we said that, I jumped off and went back and looked at it, and we were good to go. But man, what are we doing tomorrow? Is cardio day again. We'll have to go in here and weigh ourselves too, but we didn't eat after 7 though. Yesterday, like right at 7 o'clock, I had a Bueno ice cream cone. That thing is, oh man, if you ain't had a Bueno ice cream cone, you are, man, you're doing yourself a disservice. It will change your life. Hey, Tashanka, good to see you, Mark. Good to see you, man. Get ready to hit the ride. I hear that, boy. Man, it's terrible here, dude. You would not want to ride in this weather, man. You'd have to be so bundled up, it wouldn't even be fun. It'd be miserable. Like, it's miserable just standing out there. The wind's blowing like 20, 30 miles an hour. Super cold. Yeah, man, you'd be hating that, dude. You would. Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been left the heater on this whole time. I should have cut the heater off. I'm almost about ready to get out of here for the night. I got cardio in the morning. Early in the morning, y'all. I'm going to be up out of here. I got to start trying to get out of here. My stomach was a little bit messed up from eating stupid things last night. But like I said, if you see those Bueno ice cream cones, get you one, man. They are delicious, man. God, they're good. It's all hazelnut ice cream with a chocolate cone. It has like a hazelnut topping, and it goes like down through the middle of the ice cream cone, and then I think it's in the bottom too, you know, like how they put the chocolate in the bottom. Well, instead it's like, you know, hazelnut stuff. I heard that, man. Well, man, you a better man than me, bro. I've been out on dirt bikes and stuff like that, you know, and I couldn't stand it, man. Sheesh. That's what they say, though. You gotta be comfortable not being comfortable, you know? That's what they say. And we've been attacking them workouts in the morning, man. Wait till tomorrow. We got another cardio day coming. Burpees, squats, calf raises, and push-ups tomorrow morning. We got the long workout tomorrow, and we've been getting after it. We've been running it. Attacking it. I don't think anybody's in here, Mark, to be honest with you. I mean, I can't never tell. The likes keep going up, but the person counter thing, I don't even watch that. But the chat has stopped a little bit ago. Lonnie was in here for a while, and Actions Not Distractions and Will. But I don't think there's no ladies in here that I know of. I mean, they could be watching and not commenting though, Mark. That could be it too. Which I appreciate everybody that's watching and not commenting. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel in whatever way that you support the channel. You know, you can hit that little emoji thing and nobody will even know it's you. Down here in the bottom thing, the little heart thing and smiley faces and the little whistle thing for the party. You can hit that jewel and nobody even know you like did it. And then if you wanted to involve yourself with the strong family and the community, you can always drop a comment or a chat. And then, you know, not trying to tell y'all how to work YouTube. I'm sure most of y'all do, but if you double tap on that screen one time, I'd really appreciate that as well. On your mobile device, all you gotta do is double tap that jewel one time. You heard me? I heard that. Don't worry about that, bro. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Fucking Mark, you're hilarious, dude. I bet you Amy's like, yeah, great. Fucking awesome. I know, I try to aggravate the old lady all the time with shit, man. It's hilarious. Sometimes she thinks it's funny and sometimes she don't, you know what I mean? We had a really good cable curl bicep day though. All machines today. It was great, dude. Had a really good workout, man. And like I said, we got cardio tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I know I get kind of caught up on that shit, man, but that's, you know. And don't worry about watching your mouth, man. Shit, Mark, you can say whatever you want whenever you want in here, man, in the chat, dog. I mean, you got carte blanche, if you will. I know anything he's saying here is going to be fucking cool with me, man, so even if it is maybe a little bit, you know, blue or maybe society deems distasteful, I may still find it hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna get on twos one day, man. I don't know when it'll be, like you said. I still got some things I gotta get figured out, man, but I'm gonna get on twos one day, man. I gotta up my game, you know. I gotta get my shit together and really do something out here. I need to figure out how to invest or something. I don't know what it is I need to do. I'm fucking squandering my life though. I need to try to get on the move, doing something else, man. Try to get either certified or I don't know, get a card or something that says I can do something or something, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, man, but that's what's nice about YouTube, man, is I can choose to engage or not engage with whatever comment you say though, and I know whatever you say, even though it might be off color, maybe, like, you know, like I said, maybe just a little bit blue, it's never going to be something that I'm going to be like, you know, oh my God. I already know you, Mark. I got a pretty good idea of how racy it's going to be, and most of the time it's just going to be for fun. If you're saying something, it's not going to be in malice, or it's not going to be, you know, directed at someone individually to make them feel bad about themselves. I already know that. So, like I said, man, you're allowed to say whatever you want in here, Mark. You good to go, man. Oh yeah, man. Get you like a wizard on the side of that motherfucker, man. I remember back in the day, that was the shit to do, man. You get you a van, and then get like a heart-shaped window cut into it, and get you like a panel side van, you know, get you a heart-shaped window cut into it, and get you like a wizard, just Muriel painted all over that. Somebody's riding a stallion with a staff with a fucking lightning bolt coming off that motherfucker. Hell yeah. Get fucking shag carpet into that motherfucker, dude. Hell yeah. This is why nobody comes in here, man. Right there, Mark. Don't worry about ruining the show, man, because I'll do that myself. I'll end up getting off on a tangent and I'll curse, run right after the other, and that just, that's gonna tank it every time, man. And I know that, and I still do it anyway, man. Like I do, I don't know. I just thought like, well, man, I ain't gonna worry about it, man. The people that want to watch, they'll watch anyway. But at the end of the day, man, they ended up not sending the people to you when you do shit like that, man. So we gotta clean our act up around here. Start acting like we got some sense. You can be crazy as you want to be in the chat. YouTube doesn't mind that. That's what's good about YouTube. They don't care about how crazy you want to get in the chat. You just can't say nothing. You can't say nothing on here, or do anything crazy on here, of course. But anyhow, look, I'm about to get up out of here. I've been on here for a good while. I've ran out of what little bit of water we had, and I've got cotton mouth. So we have found the end of the episode, my friends. This is the end. The only end, my friend. This is the end. Oh man, what? Hold on, let me read this. Hold on 1 second. He was just pulling it off the lot when, hold on. It had a wet bar. Dude had a van, had a stereo system and a wet bar and a paint job. He was just pulling it off the lot and picked it up and spent like 60 grand getting it tricked out. And his girl broadsided him, T-boned him, smashed the van up. He got out and pulled out the boomerang antenna thing and the aerial off and beat her with it. And he had to go to the hospital. Oh, man. That's crazy, dude. Like, back in the day, they used to have these satellite things or antennas or whatever, and they looked like a boomerang kind of, and they would be on the top of the van, It would look kind of like a spoiler-looking thing, man, kind of, but it would actually pick up, like, either TV or... I don't think it was radio antenna. I think it was like TV or satellite or something like that. And what he was saying was, after the accident, he got so mad that he used that as a device against some lady, man, which that's crazy, man. Emily Hoover, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you supporting the channel. I would love to hang out a little bit longer with everybody. Trust me, I would. I'm dying right now, man. I need something to drink. Terrible, man. And we've been on for a good while now. Tap in with the kid tomorrow, God willing, and the creek don't rise. And don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. Try to be nice to the people that surround you. And if you're nice to yourself, it'll probably be a little bit easier to be nice to the people that surround you. That being said, tell your loved ones that you love them. They be forgetting. And it's a cold world out there, man, so you want your people to know how you feel about them, man. Alright, look, I'm out of here till next time. Cardio in the morning, burpees. We've been attacking the workouts in the morning, too. Push-ups, squats, calf raises in the morning. I don't even like it. I'm already getting riled up, so... just wait till in the morning. Hopefully we'll have the same attitude. Bring the same energy tomorrow. That's all I can tell you. Alright. Look. I'm out of here. Bicycle.